Hey traders, what is going on, guys? I wanted to do a video today just talking about why do most people fail? Why do 90% of traders fail in the stock market? I mean, it's a question that a lot of us ponder about. So I'm out here swinging, just figured I would do a little bit of talking, a little bit of swinging, go over, my personal opinion, why I think most traders fail. Number one, and these are three different reasons why I think most traders fail. Number one is I think they give up. And why do I think that? It's because most of them realize a few months in that it's not a get-rich-quick scheme. They realize that and then they say, well, I'm not interested in putting in the work. But that's really always interested me. Like, why do people think it's a get-rich-quick scheme? I think it is because people see all the gurus out there posting huge gains all the time. They're like, look at me, I can travel, I can trade, I can make a ton of money and do this and that. People see that and they're like, well, I want to get rich quick and trade like this. Well, first of all, they don't realize that those gurus are either one, probably paper trading, two, have been doing it for a very long time, or three, they're just using it as a marketing tactic to get you to join their chat room. See, most of the traders out there that are great traders, they're not advertising and paying for advertisements to get people in a chat room. If they're making plenty of money trading, they're just making plenty of money trading, guys. There's no need for a chat room. Please don't think that it's a get-rich-quick scheme, guys. It takes a lot of work. It takes a lot of effort. When people realize that a few months in, they blow up an account. They say, well, this isn't for me, or I'm not good at it. You will be good at it. Just take time. Whatever craft you're in, or whatever expertise or field or line of work, whatever career you're in, I'm sure it took some time to learn. Let's say you like to watch basketball. You watch these NBA players play. They do great. I mean, you watch them. They're doing very well. They're very good at it. They make it look easy. Same thing in the stock market. Before you start, you see these traders, they're doing very well at it, but then you try to get on the court, you try to get into the stock market, and you don't do well. I remember on TV, I watched these guys, they were snowboarding, and they were doing all kinds of flips and tricks, and I thought, well, I'm gonna get out there and do it myself. It looks easy. I got out there on the slopes, and I couldn't get off the bunny slope. It was very challenging. So traders, just realize that it's going to take a lot more work, effort than you expect. Expect a lot more work before you ever see results. And guys, that's going to lead me to my second point, which really is, you're going to pay a lot of market tuition probably. I've heard this said many times, guys. There's two different types of traders, those that have blown up and those that will blow up. So you're definitely going to lose some in the market, guys, and it's really going to strengthen you. It's going to strengthen you because your emotions are going to be attached to those trades. They're going to be ingrained in you. So it's not necessarily a bad thing. You won't make the same mistake again. So you got to make them. You got to make mistakes, guys. Now, I'm not saying go out there and just make a bunch of mistakes tomorrow. You'll remember it. You guys know what I'm saying, but it really interests me. Like, people are fine going to college and having $100,000 in debt, but they're not okay losing a few thousand in the market. And I've also heard this before, guys, where some people, they'll say, well, I'll learn trading once I have the money for it. Please don't learn trading once you have the money for it. You should learn how to trade now, paper trade now. Learn how to trade when you only have a few $1,000s to your name. Open up a very small account so you can lose minimal money while you're learning. And that really leads me to my third point. People get out of the game way too early because they start with way too much money. People think that they have to wait until they have $25,000 to avoid, the PDT rule with an American broker to trade. And that's simply not the case, guys. You can start with a small account. There are offshore brokers that are reputable and good. You guys know where I'm at, CMEG. CMEG is a fantastic broker. So guys that are in college or in high school, get started now. I wish I would have got started a lot earlier. Ever since I started over 3 years ago, I have not missed a day. That's how much I love trading, guys. And if you've been watching me for a while, you know that I've been trading fairly consistent right now. But I still have issues. There's still problems in my trading, and that is, for instance, my red days. Sometimes they get uncontrollable, and I'm really trying to focus on managing those red days. Traders, you always have to be like a sponge, permeable, always docile, soaking in that information. Don't ever think you know it all, because the market will humble you. So traders, that's going to wrap up this video. Let me know in the comment section below why you think 90% of traders fail. Alright guys, if you haven't yet, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. We will see you all first thing tomorrow morning.